Hi, what up guys, it's G, and in this video we're going to discuss the optimization station, which you can see behind me. Loads of people already getting into it. Just before I discuss this, I've been watching a lot of videos in the PTS. I've been thinking about how it would be best to use the optimization station, for reasons being when you go on it and you want to start optimizing your gear, it costs you 50 div tech and 250,000 credits. Credits not so much as an issue, but the div tech, there's a lot of grinding to max that out, and you don't want to waste it. So I was just giving some early thoughts to you guys on how I believe to use the optimization table to get the best out of it. If you have a look at your loadouts, I've got a few here. There's a few that I'm not happy with, I need to do more work with. There's a few that I'm happy with. So, for example, my Sentry's call I fucked up a little bit. I'm currently working on making that better. I still got a few more pieces I want, so I'm not going to optimize that build yet. I'm quite happy with where it's at. I can make it better if I have a quick look at the pieces on it. You know, I've got the enemy armor damage, armor capacity, health. That one's probably okay to roll. Like I said, I have done most of my work to it, but like this piece here, increased kill XP, I don't give a shit about that. I want a better Sentry Core mask with a better attribute on it, so I don't know. Reload, I don't know, minor attribute there, I don't think it's reload speed, is it? It's probably ammo capacity or something, but anyway, something better than increased kill XP. I wouldn't want to be optimizing that piece. Once again, same again, this one isn't so bad. But yeah, you want to have a look at your pieces. You want to make sure that you are very happy with the piece before optimizing it, because when you optimize it, every single stat on this piece is going to be fully optimized to its full cap, and you don't want to be fully optimizing an attribute that you just do not want or isn't giving anything to your build. That build is nearly there. I've got a few more builds which I'm not 100% happy with, or I'm still tweaking. One build I am happy with though, so is my hybrid build. This is my PvP build that I use. I've got a couple across my characters. This one I come back to quite a lot and I use quite a lot. I have a lot of joy with it, especially in the teams that I play in. As you see me playing with Dragon Conky or full on DPS, and I'm rinsing people, I like to be a bit more, have a bit more survivability, and that's what this build does. So already with 1.8, my toughness has gone from 299 to 360. That's great. I don't know where I want my toughness to be at yet. I need to figure that out. But besides that, I know every piece on this pretty much I am happy with. I've got my vigorous chest piece with skill ace and health on, with increased kill XP. And once again, the increased kill XP. I'm in the DZ a lot, I'm playing PvP, I'm earning XP, it's not so bad on this build. My refresh mask got skill power on my burn resistance is great for PvP. I've got health, firearms, increased kill XP, shock resistant, blind on my knee pads. I've got specialised backpack with skill power on it, bleed resistance. I've got gloves with SMG, assault rifle and skill haste on it. They are perfect gloves, I love them. And the holster is skill haste, you know, you can't really go wrong with a holster. So basically what I'm saying is I'm quite happy to fully optimise this loadout. I'm happy with the rolls on each gear piece. What I've also done, or what I also advise do, is before going to the optimization station to fully optimize your gears, to go to the recalibration station, go through your pieces and max out what you can. It costs you around 202,000, well, yeah, 202,000 credits to roll, but it doesn't cost you any div tech, which means like that skill power I can max out as much as I can on this piece here. So as you can see, it goes up to 10,030. I'm only at 9,670. I'm going to leave it there to optimize it, but I could keep rolling to get the higher if I wanted to. The minimum is 8,532. If I was anywhere near that minimum, I would certainly want to re-roll it to get it higher before optimizing. So I look at another piece, as you can see, firearms 1255. That maxes out at 1272, so I'm quite happy with where that is at. But I will spend credits here first to max out as many attributes as I can before the optimization table, so I'm saving on the vision tech. My skill power is nearly maxed out there. You see it's 13,070 against 13,339, not far away from it. And this is the sort of thing that I envisage you're going to want to do. Like I said, I've not used the optimization table. I did have a play about in the PTS with it, and what I did notice is that you can lose, you can waste a lot of division tech, and it's not so easy to get it back. There's a lot of grinding to get it back. So if I'm going to be spending that division tech, one, I want to make sure the build warrants it, and two, I want to make sure the rolls are already as much maximized as I possibly can. because credits I can buy a lot. As you can see, I'm just short of 1 billion. Division Tech is a grind, so just think about that before you're optimizing all your builds. So just to show you the optimization table, then, so I'm going to fully optimize this build now. I've not touched it yet, I've only just got on the game. You can also optimize your weapons. So like you can see my lightweight M4, I can get the maximum damage out of it, so I'll be doing that too. But let's start off with the mask. So I'm going to optimize this mask now. So on the mask already, I have 992 armor score, and as you can see, that's 3 out of 4 on the bars, and this is going to move it up. 1255 electronics, I've got 1 more bar to fill out. My skill power's got 1 more bar to fill out. The one thing that's going to take a lot of optimizing is the burn resistance. There's nothing much I can do about that. I can't re-roll it. It's at 14%, and I've got 3 tiers there that I need to optimize. So when I click optimize, you got to hold X in. And as you'll see, I've done the first optimization on it. My mask has now gone up to 1001 armor score, which is great. 1267 electronics, still room for movement. My skill power is maxed out, and my burn resistance has gone up. It's still not fully optimized, so I'm gonna optimize it again. So my armor score is fully optimized, that isn't going to go up, and now my electronics is fully optimized to 1272. Skill power is fully optimized already, burn resistance is now 1 off, so I need to optimize it one more time. And for 1 piece there, I spent 150 division tech, and I spent 750,000 credits on the 1 piece, and that's because I had a lot done already. That burn resistance, we couldn't really do much with that. But there you go, that's a fully optimized tactical mask, refresh mask, and that is obviously going to do wonders to my stats. And that's just 1 piece. So now I'm not going to go to the chest piece, which is my vigorous. The armor is already very high on it. My firearm is already very high on it. My skill haste is good. My increased kill XP we could do, like I said, it's a bit pointless, but it's there, and my health is quite low. So it's just going to take another few rolls. So I spent 150 on the last piece, Division Tech. I'm now going to optimize this piece. As you can see, they're all just going up again. Things will start maxing out as we go. Okay, and within 3 rolls this time. It's fully optimized again with 3 rolls. It's 2003 armor score, 1272 firearms, skill ace max, health max, and increased kill XP max. That piece is again fully optimized and it's done wonders to my gear score. My backpack. Just going to quickly go through these now. You get the point of it. You just optimize it. It's increasing stats. It's better in your build. And I think if you can get it in like 2 or 3 rolls, like I am, you can't really complain. You can see this piece has took 4. So there you go. So on 3 pieces, I've already spent quite a bit of Division Tech, but that's 3 pieces fully optimized. And now I'm going to go to the gloves. So I've spent 500 Division Tech already on 3 pieces. So it's my tactician gloves. These need quite a bit of work. These are probably going to take about 4 rolls again. Or even more. So that's the 3rd roll, a 4th roll, and we're still not maxed out. That armor score is really low. So that 5th roll is now going to a 6th roll just because of the armor score. So you can see you're really going to want to farm these high armor score pieces. That took 6 or 7 rolls then, I don't know, let's go. But to get it to 1001 armor score is a real low piece. It had great rolls on it. It was rolled to electronics as I wanted it to. SMG damage, I'm using an SMG. Assault rifle damage, I'm using an assault rifle. Skill ace 9%, I run it at max skill ace 50%. So all that was brilliant. The armor score is really low, and because of that one reason, it took me about 6 or 7 rolls to get that fully optimized, which is obviously spending more and more Division Tech. So you do really need to think about the pieces you get, pieces you farm, and how high that armor score is. It looks like that's going to take the most to optimize. We're going to move on to the holster. So armor score is already 1001 on the holster. Great news. Skill ace is quite low. I mean, it's maximized everything else. So let's get this rolled. This shouldn't take too many rolls. And there you go. Oh, 4 rolls to max out, I think. No, 1 more. There we go. 5 rolls to max out that. So obviously the stamina and the electronics was a bit lower there. But they're all maxed out now. 1272 across the board. 1001 armor score. Skill ace maxed out. So that's my holster fully rolled. And then finally we finish off the knee pads. And you see my stats before I went into the optimization table. So I haven't, like I said, I've optimized nothing else. It's the first optimization I've done. And we'll have a look at how all this has affected my stats on my build in a second. Once again, we're using a lot of division tech here to get this armor score up. It's all that we're waiting for now. Everything else is maximized. There we go. So now this is fully optimized at 1668 armor score, 1272 firearms. We've got health maximized, increased XP, shock resistant, blind death resistance. So that is every piece on my hybrid build fully optimized. I will also optimize my guns while I'm here. And all this optimization does is it just optimizes that damage and that 20% enemy armor damage that you can see the stat on the gun is also optimizing that. So now the damage is maxed out at 20.8k. And now the gun is fully optimized. It's now got 24% enemy armor damage on the gun. I'll do the same with my enhanced PP19. I know this is not the best SMG, and now we've got the house as well. This will probably be going, but we're going to do it anyway, just for the sake of it. I'll be running this build before I open my exotic caches. So these guns are going to be hitting a lot harder now. Now I'm getting that damage increase, and there you go. We've got max critical hit chance at 23% on it, and max damage at 20.8k. So both of my guns are now hitting that much harder, and are fully optimized. So that build is fully optimized. The guns, the pieces, and it cost me. We started with 4,000 div tech. I'm going to actually go into my pouch to see it now. So for one build, which I did do a lot of rolls on it to maximise as much as I could as well, remember what I was explaining at the start, and it took us down to 2,050 div tech, so that's nearly half of the div tech. Your max div tech's 4,000, so it takes about half of that to fully optimise a build that has also been worked on. Some of those pieces I farmed for good armour score. Yeah, there's a lot of work you can do beforehand before taking it to the optimization table, and that's why I'm making the video. Really, you need to think about it. Like if I took a build to the optimization table that was low on armor score, that never had great rolls on it, and I fully optimize it, and I spend, I don't know, 2,000 to 3,000 division tech on it, that'd be a waste of time if I then want to go and change pieces on that build. Really have a think about it. Don't just go to the table and optimize. The build I used today was a build that I use a lot in PvP, and I run most with, and now it's fully optimized. You can see my skill power, toughness, and firepower all gone up ever so slightly. I'm hitting harder. But yeah, that's basically the optimization table and how I advise to use it going into the first day of 1.8. If anyone's got any tips, any comments they want to add, please do. Please like the video if you like watching today, and subscribe to my channel. I wouldn't mind hearing some suggestions about the toughness. Like, I've shot up since 1.8. I don't know where I want that toughness at. That's the one thing about this build now that I'm questioning. I'm going to have to go into the DZ or skirmish and test this build out and see if I'm happy with that toughness. Some of my friends are saying around the 400,000 mark. Well, I always go with less toughness. This is a survivability build. I've got loads of heal. I should imagine that I shouldn't need that high a toughness, but 372 I'm going for at the minute. I'm hitting hard, my skill power is good. When I hit that booster, my toughness and my firepower go up. My firepower will go over 300,000, my toughness will go over 400,000, and that boosters every 20 seconds. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this build. That is now fully optimized, and that's it from me for now. So peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please drop us a like and a subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye bye.